What he said, respect. Oh man. Yeah, I know I'm live, Adam. Can you guys hear me okay? Just say yeah, no, maybe so. Let me know if you can hear me. It's gonna be a little difficult for me because I'm gonna try to do some of this by myself. Probably get my wife to help me, but I'm not sure yet. Can you guys see me behind all? Okay. All right. I'm probably going to have to explain this a couple of times, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do this the best that I can. I'm going to start out by saying that I'm going to be doing free giveaways as a part of this whole process. What am I going to be giving away for free? Both of these right here. The Amazing Spider-Man triple signed, Batman #2 triple signed. I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work in a minute. Got 8 people watching, guys. I know that some people have been hanging around for a little bit. I'm gonna give just a few more minutes to try to let more people come on board. All right, I don't want to rush this. I got a lot to show. If I don't get through everything, I'll do another one. I really don't care. I was trying to be better prepared than not prepared, so I got a crap ton of books to try to sell or give away. So just be patient. For those of you who have been already patient, please continue to be patient. And I'm gonna step away just for a second, let people kind of jump on board.
This place was just there. It must have been love. They got back in love, Joe. Still I hear you say, what happens to love? He'll go back to his hell. That's the ending of the show, except for the dead. There's nothing happening. It's a Superman shirt. Two Wednesdays in one day. What a coincidence! Secret process. Look, that's my shirt. Look, it is. Whose shirt is that you wearing? Where did that one come from? Yes, George. Where did it come from? You tell me Batman got something. I don't understand. Has Batman gone into the cleaning business? Why, George? Why? Well, because I wanted to get his business. Why didn't you just ask? Well, you could have said no. Look, you got to find some kind of way to show the customers that you could. But you tried to trick us, Harrison. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Fletcher. Now, why be sorry? That's how I got where I am, too. First you drink, salty fries.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh, you're fine, sweetie. I think I'm good for now. All right, everybody. So here's what we're gonna do. This is how the freebies are gonna work. What I need guys to do in order to participate is anybody that is going to anybody that makes a purchase, wins an item, makes a purchase, whatever, you're going to be entered into a drawing for either one of these two. Okay. Actually, anybody who makes a purchase is going to be entered into a drawing for both of them. Whoever does not purchase anything or doesn't want to purchase anything, just wants to participate in the giveaway, what I need you guys to do is every time I post something on Instagram, you're going to want to go over to my Instagram. It's Instagram at @strictly_comics. I'll write it down somewhere. I'll put it up so people can see it. Every time I make a post on Instagram, share that to 2 people. You got to tag me in it so I can see. Share that to 2 people, tag me in it, and you'll go ahead and be entered into the drawing for one of these 2. What's going to happen is that I'm going to allow the people that did that purchased an item. They're the ones that's going to be raffled first. Whoever wins out of people that bought something, they get to choose between the 2. Whatever's left, I would do a raffle then of those who helped shared either this YouTube post or my Instagram post or whatever the case may be. So that's kind of how we're going to do this. I may do more giveaways. It just depends on how the night goes. If I'm not, if things aren't really successful and I'm not really, things aren't really moving, then I'll just shut it down. And then I'll just have to pick another time to do it. First, I want to apologize for really doing this right after Free Comic Book Day. I don't know if people have a any money left over or what? But anyways, well, let's go ahead and roll. Let's see how this goes. I got 11 people watching, not too many, but I'll go ahead and just get this started. What I'll be doing is I'll be following along in the comment section here on YouTube, as well as I'll be following along on Instagram. I've already got this book posted up on Instagram, so people can bid through there if they want to. Starting bid for this right here is $5. This book is actually kind of hot. I see it floating around everywhere. I do have it as about a VF plus 8.5. So I'm starting this off at $5. The way I'm going to do this is 2 books is about $3.99, $4 shipping. Anything more than 2 books is going to be about $5 shipping. It is going to be medium mail because that's really the cheapest way that I can save people money and ship quite a few books. I've been blessed enough to where I haven't really had any issues with my post office service, and I've actually been able to ship quite a few items for about $5. So this is a great opportunity for anybody. I got about 50 plus books, everybody. All right, I got comics and stuff with $5. Comics and stuff, I appreciate that, Jose. I'm gonna go ahead and check the Instagram, see if anybody's moving over there. Let me see here. All right, highest bidder is Jose. I'll just tag you on Instagram just to let people know. $5 opening bid. How are we looking in the chat? Comically Flawed says $6. $6. Jose, the high bidder is Adam, Comically Flawed, $6. It is a pretty accurate grading. There's definitely some. Let me just. I always try to be really conservative with my grading because I don't want to overgrade. Yeah, it's a pretty clean copy. Yeah, this is at least a VF plus. I would probably go as high as to say a 9.0, but like I said, I don't want to overdo it. So I got $6 with Adam, Comically Flawed, $6, the high bidder. International shipping. Wow. I'll entertain international shipping. I can't really tell you right now what the shipping is going to look like. What I usually do for people is I'll say like it'll be like 10 or 15 bucks. And if it's less than that, what I'll do is I'll put the cost on the shipping label so that you can see. And whatever the difference is, I'll give you a partial refund through PayPal. That way you're not overpaying. All right, I got Ramiro Gomez, $7. Ramiro Gomez, $7. I appreciate that, Gomez. Ramiro Gomez. High bidder is Ramiro Gomez at $7. $7. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, payment by PayPal. Doom. I'm doing a live auction. My very first one through my channel. I got a crap ton of books. I doubt I'm going to get through all of them, but I'm doing my first live auction. I'll go ahead and repeat. People who actually purchase an item are going to be entered into a raffle to win either one of these triple signed books. The winner of that raffle gets to pick whichever one they want. After that, people who shared this video or shared my Instagram post of any books that I put out. One thing I do want to say is you can share multiple times, but I can only enter you guys one time in the raffle. So like if you share all 40 or 50 books of mine, I'm not going to enter you in 40 times. As much as I would love to, I can't. I just gotta make it pretty competitive across the board for everybody. So the high bidder for this is $7. Ramiro Gomez has the high bid. I'm going to go ahead and say going once, make the first call on that. I haven't had any movement yet. The Doom, I'm auctioning all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. Go back to my last few videos. As a matter of fact, I've got plenty of other books other than what I showed in those videos. I got a lot of stuff to get through. A lot of stuff. This is a VF copy. Again, high bidder is no, it's up to 7. Let me see. Okay, I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the help from my guy. Okay, so I got J Rod Ham, $9. J Rod Ham, Doom. I got Doom. J Rod Ham was the first one at $9. You're gonna have to go 10 if you want it. I got J Rod Ham at $9. Again, this is a VF plus copy. It is fairly graded. I think if you CGC it, it could definitely be a 9.0. It's definitely pressable. There's just like really two bad creases, not creases, but kind of side ticks. Outside of that, man, this book is super clean, very clean copy. So I got $9. I'm going to call going once just because I got a lot of other stuff to get through. Going once on $9. J Rod Ham 78 is the high bidder. Let me check Instagram. So if anybody wants to go ahead and just share on Instagram, I got this post up right now. It says auction open bid is $5. It says that it's open. Go ahead and share this with 2 other people. Tag me in it. And you'll go ahead and be entered into a raffle to win either one of these triple signed books. Nobody in Instagram bidding. Let me check YouTube one more time. All right, I'm going to call going twice on this for $9. J Rod Ham 78 is the high bidder at $9. Going twice. Can I bring it towards it, Cam? What do you want? I'll bring it towards. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but I got it pretty. pretty well graded. The couple of ticks are, let me see. You got like one right there, and then one like towards the. They're actually both by the staple. They're actually both by the staples. All right, going twice for J. Rodham at $9. I appreciate you being on board, Carl on base. Yeah, this is my first live auction, man. First live auction, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Agent Smith? Yeah, I don't know why I call you that. It's just when I see Jason Smith, I think about Agent Smith from The Matrix. So I hope you don't mind, man. Kind of give you a little nickname, but what's going on, Agent Smith? Who don't know about the Punisher? You've been under a rock for 30. Who said that? There's somebody like, who's the Punisher? All right, so going 3 times. Last call. Last call, going 3 times. And I do got about a 15 to 20 second lag on YouTube, so I'll give it just a few seconds. Check Instagram one more time real quick. Anybody? Nobody wants to share. Nobody cares about the, winning the raffling off any other books. All right, I'm going to close this out. J. Rodham, unless I see anything else. J. Rodham, it's yours for $9. I'm going to put this off to the side for you. Sweetie, can you do me a favor? Sweetie. Michelle. Next book, first appearance of Microchip. I'm going to just leave this up there. Can you get the sticky notes and write down the guy who won? I'm going to start this off at $5. It's about a 9.2. It's really nice copy. I'm going to probably actually go ahead and clean it for free after the winning, after the auction. Oh, sweetie, right here. Thank you.
Who won this?
That's his name. This is J. Rodham 78. And $9. $5. Anybody? Start this off at $5. Like I said, first appearance of Microchip. Yeah, just stick on the back. And just set off the side somewhere. Thanks, sweetie. Anybody? Like I said, I will go ahead and give it a free cleaning once I'm done with it. Once I'm done with the auction. Yeah, congratulations to J Rod. I appreciate that, J Rod. Which ASM are you waiting for, Junior Gaming? Because I got quite a few of them. All right, so I don't see any movement on this one right now. Let me see real quick. All right, HB Katosu. Thank you so much. Go ahead and share that to 2 other people. Tag 2 other people. You tagged me, which is great, but I need you to tag 2 other people. Actually, I need to close that out because I'm actually done with that one. Yeah, you're good, sweetie. Thank you. All right, the next one is already up on Instagram. $5 bid. I haven't seen any action, so I might just go ahead and close this real quick, just to kind of move on. Yeah, the George, the live chat is for bidding, but also for Instagram. You know, I'm just the reason why I'm doing Instagram is because it's more instantaneous. There's about a 20-second lag, and I think in some cases 30-second lag to YouTube. So, but I may just have to keep it to YouTube. But make sure you guys go ahead and share, you know, the live auction to people, Facebook and whatnot. Doom shipping costs for like the first 2 books is like $4. Anything past anything more than 2 books be about $5. I can ship probably like 20 books for like $5. It will be media mail. That's the cheapest way that I can get things shipped out. If you want, you know, priority, you know, obviously it's going to cost more, but I try to keep my costs as low as possible. I honestly do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on because I'm not seeing any action on this. I want to thank everybody right now in advance for watching. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Adam, Comically Flawed, Jason, Agent Smith, the Doom 143, Junior Gaming, Comics and Stuff, Exile State Comics. Thank you guys. Go ahead and keep shouting out to who else we got. Contender. You want me to put a big book up, man? It's coming, but I'm waiting for more people to jump on. I got about 16 people watching, which is a healthy amount, but you know, maybe I'll get something. The Doom, you want this for $5? I'm about to move it, man. I'm about to move it. Did somebody on Instagram do 5? Let me check Instagram. Did somebody on Instagram do 5? Let me check real quick. I haven't got any bids yet on Instagram. Doom, you're the high bidder, man. I don't see anybody. Yeah, Doom's got it right now. I'm gonna say going once for Doom, $5. Going once, guys. Please make sure you share on Instagram or you know, your Facebook. The thing about Facebook is that like not everybody is easily followable or can be easily followed. So it's kind of hard. You have to go through the whole process of friending you and all that stuff. And I know a lot of cases, you know, people just want to participate in raffles and giveaways and stuff like that. But I am encouraging you guys to go through Instagram, tag myself and 2 other people, and you'll be into a raffle to win one of these 2 triple signed books. All right, going twice. No moving. I'm saying going twice. The Doom is the high bidder, 143. The Doom 143 is the high bidder for this. First appearance of Microchip. It's definitely a near mint minus copy at least. Okay. I got no action on Instagram yet. No action on Instagram. All right. I'm going to say going 3 times, and then I'm going to close this out. Going 3 times, I'm going to close this out. All right. All right. I'm going to close this out and say the Doom 143 is the winner of this for $5. All right, Doom. Let me go ahead and get another book up while I do this stuff. All right, kind of a semi key. Guys, this is about a 9.2. Let me go ahead and give you guys a rundown real quick what I'm doing. I'm starting all my auctions off at the minimum price that I will accept for these books. Okay, we just don't have enough people to be starting books off at $1. I'm not going to put reserves. Instead, I'm just going to start books off at the minimum that I can take for these books. Okay, most of my books, if not all, are going to be eBay price or lower starting out. Okay, so I'm going to start this off at 15 bucks, $15. Wolverine #1, about a 9.2, really nice copy here, 15 bucks. This goes on eBay all day for 20 to 25 in this condition. 15 bucks. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will, Jose. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just focus on YouTube right now. I think Jose's got a point. We're going to just go ahead and focus on YouTube right now. So as is, until I can find out another way to do a free giveaway. And I'll take suggestions as long as it ain't nothing stupid. Anybody who makes a purchase, anybody who purchases anything is going to be automatically into a raffle to win either one of these triple signed comics. This one is signed by what's his name? J. Scott Campbell, Humberto Ramos right here, and Dan Slott right up top. Dan Slott, triple signed Campbell. This one is signed by Jim Lee in the middle. Capullo right here, and Scott Snyder down at the bottom. This book, you guys, is a 9.6 minimum. This book right here is a 9.8. All right, high grade stuff. I apologize again. I don't have any COAs, but I guarantee that if you get these red labeled, which is like a scientific process that CBCS does, these will all qualify for red label. What that means is it's not as good as a yellow label, but it's actually better than the CGC green label. So it's kind of a good in between. But these are both authentic. I guarantee that every single one of these signatures will pass. Otherwise, I give you all your money back. Everything you spent on the book and the service. All right, 15 bucks. Is there anybody interested? 15 bucks? No. Oh, all right. Comically Flawed at 15. J. Rod Ham at 16. Sean Stiller at 18. Comically Flawed at 17. The high bidder, Sean Stiller at 20. Sean Stiller at 20. He's the high bidder, Sean Stiller. Sean Stiller. Would you post the New Zealand if I bought anything? I've had this question earlier tonight. When it comes to international, I will ship international. What I'll do is I will say that there's at least a $15 international shipping fee. If it's cheaper than that, what I'll do is I'll actually include the cost on the postage of what it costs me to ship it, and whatever the difference is, I'll reimburse you through PayPal. I'll give you like a partial refund through PayPal. I got Sean Stiller still the high bidder at $20. Appreciate that, Gomez. Thanks a lot. Jim Lee and J. Scott Campbell's signatures are 40. J. Scott only charged me 20 for the signature. Jim Lee didn't charge me, to be honest, anything because I didn't get it. I wasn't getting it graded. If you're getting it graded, there was like a fee. Yeah, Junior Gaming. CBCS does a red label, which they verify that the signatures are authentic. It goes through some kind of scientific process through this machine that they have, which gauges the. I have to send it to you guys. I was actually wanting to do a video on it. Okay, so high bidder is $20. Going once. Got to wrap this up. Going once. High bidder $20. Shipped to North Korea. Yeah, I mean, I'll ship to North Korea. Like I said, I gotta at least start out with a $15 international shipping. I don't think it'll cost that much, but I gotta start at least with that amount. Yeah, you stand a chance, Adam. Yeah. Otaka Dan 48. You can bid on YouTube. That's kind of the purpose of this. It's kind of the process right now is that you can bid through YouTube. Just enter it into the comment section. High bidder right now is $20. And the high bidder is Sean Stiller. He's the high bidder right now. Sean Stiller. And guys, don't get me wrong. I'm a very generous guy. Adam will vouch for me, and Justin, anybody else. I always try to include like some freebies and whatnot. I'm not greedy or anything like that. This is just a lot of fun for me. So I usually do include some kind of freebies that may consist of, it usually consists of like free books. So, all right, going twice. We got to wrap this up. Going twice. Sean Stiller at 20. All right. When I come back, I'm going to end this. I'm going to look for another book real quick. All right, so let me see. Is there anybody else at 20? All right, bam. No, we're done. Sean Stiller, you're the winner. $20. It's already in Mylar. That alone is worth at least 60, 80 cents. So you're the winner, Sean Stiller. Let me go ahead and put the next book up. All right. Does anybody know what this is? No? Well, I'm going to tell you. First appearance in Nebula. Anybody watch Guardians of the Galaxy over the weekend? Okay. First appearance in Nebula, starting bid $10. It's about a very, very fine plus, near mint minus. It's actually in really, really nice shape. I'll open it up here in just a minute. Yeah. Congratulations to Sean. Sean, thank you so much. You're entered into winning one of these right here. these triple signed books. So so far I got three winners already. 3 people already entered. First appearance in Nebula, starting bid $10. $10. Exile State. Exile State's a high bidder at $10. Comically Flawed, 11. Exile State, Justin, you're gonna have to go higher than 11 if you want it. Gomez, $12. Gomez, Adam's the high bidder at 13. Adam's the high bidder. Comically Flawed is a high bidder at 13. 20 people watching. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody. Thank you very much for watching and participating in this. I greatly appreciate it. Try to share this video. Anybody who buys something is going to be entered into a raffle to win either one of these triple signed comics. This right here, first appearance of Nebula, it's at least a very fine plus, at least. I'll see if there's any pressable defects here in just a second. Gomez, Comically Flawed at 15. Gomez, you're gonna have to go higher than 15, bro. Hey, I'm gonna hold you to that, Jose. You say $1 million, man, you're gonna owe me, man. You gonna press your life away. Yeah, you gotta win at least one to get in the raffle, man. And I can go high, guys. I try not to have any books that's over $100 just because I don't know how deep people's pockets are. So high bidder is Adam at 15. Going once. Not seeing any action yet. So I'm going to say going once, okay? Let me get a light real quick. There we go. Now we got some light. All right, going twice. Adam is a high bidder going twice. He's a high bidder at $15. Yeah, Doom, I actually do got a second print of Anti-Venom. Yeah, 569. Yep. That's kind of one of the big guns. Don't know if I'm ready to pull that out yet, but I may. Yeah, I'm sorry, contender. I'm actually going to close this out. All right, final bid. I'm going to call it Adam, $15. You're the winner. Go ahead and put the next book up. Let you guys. Starting bid is $10. Starting bid is $10. It's about a 9.2. It's about a 9.2. JR Gaming. Yeah, most of my books are raw, you guys. I only got 2 slabs, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I just don't know if I'm gonna do those. Gomez at 12. Gomez at 12. Yeah, congratulations, Adam. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Exile State. Justin, you already got one of these, man. What you need another one for? Gomez at 14. It's about a 9.2. Let me see. Yeah, this book is really clean, man. Yeah, the spine, yeah, that cover spine is near flawless. That whole front cover, man. It's got a couple of ticks on the back, and that's about it. So this is conservatively graded at about a 9.2. I honestly think it's probably a 9.4, but you know, I don't want to overdo it, you guys. Okay. All right, what do we got going on? Exile at 15. Gomez went to 14. Junior Gaming, a high bidder right now is Exile at 15. What's the PayPal? Yeah, good question, Doom. Let me get you guys my PayPal here in just a minute. All right, I'm gonna call going once. High bidder is Exile State at 15. Going once. All right, that's the email address, godconnectsyou@yahoo.com. All right, going twice. Yeah, Junior Gaming, it's got to be 15 for international shipping. I will reimburse you the difference. I will post the shipping onto the label so that you see how much it costs you, and whatever the difference is, I'll give it back. What I'll do is, if it's more than that, I'll just eat that up. Okay, so 15 is going to be the most you're going to pay internationally, and if there's a difference, I will reimburse you that through PayPal. Yeah, no problem, man, no problem. All right, so yeah, exactly, Justin. Thanks, man. All right, did I say going twice? Going twice. And then I'm gonna do a final call here in just a second. 15 is a high bidder with Justin. Exile State Comics. By the way, check his channel out, man. Justin's good people, man. He's a cool dude. Check him out over at Exile State Comics and sub to him. I guess what I should do is everybody that subs gets into a free raffle. I don't know. Sub? Yeah, no. All right. I don't see any action. So 20 seconds and I'm going to call it. 15 is a high bidder. All right. That's it. Justin, you're the high bidder for 15, man. Thank you very, very much, bro. Hey, sweetie. It's going good. Going good so far. All right, you guys don't need to see me. All you need to do is see the books. Starting bid for this is $20. I got the Infinity War complete run. 1 through 3 are 9.8s. Number 4 is a solid near mint 9.4. 5 and 6 are a little questionable. They're at least a VF plus, no lower than a VF plus. $20 is starting bid, you guys. $20. These books are going for at least 25 to 40 right now on eBay. And as a matter of fact, if you guys saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 that just came out, you're going to want these books. Don't wait for them to make an announcement. This I believe is what's coming up after the movie that's going to have Thanos appear in it. Matthew, I called it at 15, man. I know there's like a 20-second delay. I waited for a while and nobody bid. So I'm just going to honor what I said I was going to do and give it to, Justin. It sat at 15 for a good 3 or 4 minutes. I really apologize, man. Yeah, Cairo, it is a good deal, man. I've even seen these. If you go on eBay, there was a buy it now. Somebody got it for $75. Matthew did 20. Gomez at 22. Thank you so much, Gomez. Gomez is the high bidder at 22. And I'm actually working on a second set. I have 1, 2, and 3. But I can't. I'm not going to do it until I get a complete set. Adam at 23. All right, Adam, appreciate that, bro. Adam, Comically Flawed, is a high bidder at 23. All right, what's going on? Gomez at 25. Gomez at 25. Damn you, Ramiro. Man, you guys great. Yeah, I got about 5 people already that's entered into a raffle to win one of these two right here. Gomez at 25, no action. I'm going to say going once. Gomez at 25. Gomez at 25. All right, so yeah, I got about 15 to 20-second delay. 25 and the smile. Sorry, Adam, I can't spend smiles. There's no currency there with that. But I appreciate the smile. 25 going twice to Gomez. 25 the high bidder. I think what I might do, you guys, I think what I might have to do is if you purchase more than one item, man, should I do that? If you purchase more than one item, should you be entered into the raffle more than once? I think so. Matthew Jeffries at 26. Thank you so much, Matthew. Matthew at 26. Again, you guys, this set is kind of scattered throughout a little bit. I've seen it go as high as from as low as 25, and I've seen it go as high as 75. Again, if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 at the end of the movie, you can see where this is going to eventually come into play with a Disney movie, or at least tied into one of the upcoming movies. I'm telling you, don't wait for them to make an announcement. Get this stuff now. Do not wait, because once they make it official and make an announcement, these books are just going to go up. Or at least the first one's going to go up. So just like Infinity Gauntlet, everybody wants Infinity Gauntlet #1, but nobody cares too much about the set, although the set does go a little bit more, but not, it's not very cost effective compared to just how much that #1 is going for. Gomez at 27. Sean, these right here, the Infinity War, the complete set, 1 through 3 is 9.8. Grade number 4 is at least a 9.4, and 5 and 6 are no lower than a VF plus. No lower than a VF plus. Let me move this over so you can see. I got the grades right there. See, anywhere from an 8.5 to a 9.8. So nothing is lower, and which is just the last two. Nothing's lower than a VF plus. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Agent Smith, man, auction it off, bro. Auction it off. Get your money while it's hot, man. I'm trying to tell you. Get your money while it's hot. All right. Going twice. I'm going to go ahead and call this here in just a few seconds. I'm going to give 20 seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to give about 20, 30 more seconds, then I'm going to go ahead and end this. Let me look for something else to put in the raffle or the auction. No. Is there anything on TV? Yeah, I can't have interference right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call this. The winning bidder will be Gomez for $27. Gomez, this is yours for $27. Yep, I haven't seen anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. All right, you guys, here's your time. Here's your chance to get in on the cheap. Here is your chance to get in the raffle on the cheap. I'm going to start this off at $1. $1. It's Cosmic Power #1 featuring Thanos. $1. Yeah, congratulations, Gomez. Hey, man, I really appreciate it. $1. Comically fought for $1. J-Rod for $2. Ramiro, J-Rod is high bidder first. Okay, Ramiro, you want it for $4? You got it. Ramiro's got it for $4. Ramiro's a high bidder. Good job, Agent Smith. It's a good book to have, man. 9.6. Y'all know how Thanos is, man. Hey, if anybody watched Mercenaut, like that dude was just hunting for anything and everything Thanos. Some of it I'm actually going to show here in just a minute. Ramiro is at 4. Ramiro is a high bidder going once. All right, I'm gonna get do you guys want a big book up next, or I mean, what are y'all thinking, man? Because like I got almost all of it. I got some Thor here, Silver Age. I got some. Are you recording me?
No.
I got some Fantastic Four Silver Age on the cheap. Yeah, I work part-time at LCS, so y'all know how it is. Let me know what y'all want. I got, what else I got? I got some Venom. I guess, you know what? I might try something here in a minute. I might try a big book. So y'all better stick around. I'm gonna say going twice. $4, high bidder, Gomez. How big is big? I'll say this: more than $10, but less than 100. All right. 20 seconds, and I'm going to end this. 20 seconds, and I'm going to end this. Anybody else out there? Yeah, you guys, I think I'm going to enter people in multiple times. If they buy multiple items, I'm going to enter them into the raffle multiple times. What I'm thinking right now is probably just doing 2 raffles: first place winner and a second place. I'm thinking right now, I'm not going to confirm this yet, but I'm thinking first place winner gets to pick their choice. Second place gets whatever's left over. All right. That's it. I'm going to end this. Ramiro Gomez at $4. Thank you so much, man. You're the winning bidder of this right here. All right. Let me put this up. This isn't like a key or major key or anything, but I'm gonna start this off. That Mylar is slick, man. Okay. This is the first appearance. This is okay. This is a first, not a first. Well, it's a first. Not really. It's got a Ringmaster and Circus of Crime cameo. It's also got an Inhumans backup story. It's a Silver Age book, people. It's in fine condition. It's at least a 5.5 to 6.0, somewhere around there. I'm going to start this off at $10. $10. Man, I'm missing a bunch of stuff, man. Yeah, it's sorry guys. It's 147. It's a very presentable copy. I think on eBay I've seen this going as high as like $25, I think. The Wrath of Odin. So not a big Thor lover, but it's a Silver Age book. I figure I'll start this off at $10. $10. And you get entered into a drawing. You entered into a drawing. Good way to plug, Jose. Good way to plug. Adam at $10. $10. Guys, keep in mind I got plenty more Thor. I got about 3 more copies of Thor. All right. I don't know how accessible Silver Age is in your part of the country, but usually whenever I have an opportunity to get Silver Age books on the cheap, I usually jump on it. Now, when it comes, especially when it comes to like some books that are hard to find, hard to get, I usually purchase them almost at almost any price, as long as it's not too ridiculous. Comically Flawed is a high bidder at $10. $10. All right, I'm gonna say going once. Going once. Let me go ahead and plug in, remind everybody, whoever's watching, whoever may be new to watching, if you are the winner of any auction, of any book that I put up for auction, you're going to be entered into a raffle to win one of these 2 triple signed books. This is signed by J. Scott Campbell, Dan Slott, and Humberto Ramos. This one is signed by Jim Lee, who's under my email address. Capullo at the top and the Scott Snyder at the bottom. Whoever wins the first raffle is going to get their choice of one of these 2. All right, going twice. Going twice. Going twice. $10. You want some Jim Lee stuff? I could probably entertain putting some Jim Lee stuff up. All right, going twice. Gonna wait for a few seconds, then I'm gonna call this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and say, Adam, you are the high bidder for $10. Adam is the high bidder. Let me mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do this one right here. See if we got any lovers in the house. Fantastic Four 65. Silver Age book. It's in about good to very good condition. The only reason why is because this guy, somebody put tape on the cover of the spine. I'm gonna start this off at $10. $10. It is a Silver Age book. It's in about a good, very good condition. I'm not perfect when it comes to grading, but I would probably put that at least a 2.5. And other than the tape on the spine, the book is pretty nice. So yeah, congratulations, Adam. Thank you so much, Comically Flawed. I'll do that if you want me to, Adam. No, the Great Legend ain't here. He said he was gonna pop in, but I haven't seen him yet. I think he did pop in like at the very beginning. At the very beginning. Is there any action? Anybody interested in Silver Age Fantastic Four? Oh, that's why you asked if Legend was here, because he's a Fantastic Four lover. Yeah, got it. Somebody tag him, man. Somebody hit him up like, hey, man, go to Strictly Comics' auction on his YouTube channel. Yeah, I think it is the first appearance of Ronan. Let me double check that. Yeah, you might be right, Sean. Yeah, according to CGC on their CGC label, this is the first appearance of Ronan the Accuser. So I appreciate that, man. Good looking out. Good looking out, Sean. Starting bid is $10, but like I said, it's a 2.5 to 3.0. It's got tape on the spine. I don't know why they did that, because it really wasn't. So he did it because it was kind of getting a little roughed up, but as far as I can tell, the cover's still attached, so it's not detached from the book. $10. Starting bid is $10. First appearance of Ronan. Yeah, I'm not a huge Fantastic fan, but to be honest with you, if nobody bids on this stuff, I'm just going to keep it, just because of the history with these type of books. I love flipping through it. Again, it's Jack Kirby, I think, Jack Kirby artwork. I love looking at the ads. I love smelling it, the pages. Y'all know how it is. That's why I don't go digital too much. But Jack Kirby, early Fantastic, $10 is going to be the starting bid. I've got no action, so in about 20-30 seconds, if nobody bids on, I'm going to go ahead and move on to something else. All right, when I come back, if I don't see any bids, I'm going to wrap this up. All right, I'm not seeing anything, you guys. Yeah. All right. So this is a no sell. But if anybody has interest later on, just hit me up and we can work something out. Big books coming up. All right. You want it? You got it. You guys wanted some big books. All right. So here's the deal with these books. Again, I do not have any COAs, but I guarantee that they will qualify and get verified through CBCS's red label program. Again, it's not as good as a yellow label, CGC or CBCS, but it's better than the CGC green label, where it just says somebody wrote on the cover and it got qualified. CBCS has a scientific process in which they put these books through a computer which scans and matches up any signature that you have on a book to an actual real or a previous genuine signature of the same person, and it does like this scan where it does like this graph over the signature. It's pretty interesting. But again, if this does not qualify for a red label, I will give you all your money back and you keep the books. Starting bid. Now check this out. This is a deal, people. This is a deal. This book alone, raw, this is a 9.4. Sorry, I don't have the grades up. I wasn't really planning on auctioning this off because I don't know how deep people's pockets are. This is at least a 9.4, about a 9.4. This is a 9.8. Both of them are signed by Jim Lee. This book right here, this Batman 608 raw, goes for at least $80. Okay, without the signature. Starting bid for both of these together, $90. $90. While everybody's kind of thinking about that, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Junior Gaming. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Adam, Comically Flawed, thank you so much. Jason Smith, thank you for being in the house. Beantown, what's going on? Gomez, thank you so much. Yeah, these are some nice books, you guys. Here's the thing. These were actually going to get yellow labeled because I was actually an authorized witness for the Dallas Fan Expo. But because of the agreement that CBCS had with Jim Lee, I had to submit them right away, and I didn't know that. I had to submit them right away, and I think I had to pay like 15 or 20 bucks for each signature plus extra for the grading cost. Not like regular grading cost, what it would cost me at only $5 for as an AEW authorized witness. But Jim Lee wanted to charge extra, basically getting your permission to have it yellow labeled. So had I known it, I probably wouldn't have done it, but I didn't. Jim Lee did like 2 signings. The first one was where you could get any of his signatures yellow labeled by either grading company. The second signing was like a free signing where he didn't charge you, but you couldn't get it yellow label. I didn't know about the first one because I was at the convention doing other things. I only knew that he was going to do the second one because I think the first one he was signed like 9 in the morning or something like that, and I didn't get there that early, so I didn't know. But these are definitely authentic. Think about this. Think about this. Just in case you are speculating or doubting, if this book is $100 raw, why would I fake a signature on it? Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. So that being said, again, for the pair, $90. All right, $90. That's a deal because this book typically goes for $100 by itself. And $90 for the pair. Jim Lee signed. I'm going to leave this like this for a second. Sorry about the glare, y'all. Let's see if I can get it to stand up. I'm going to let this sit just for a minute. Let it sit just for a second. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. Y'all wanted some big books. So, hey, I got some big books, but I don't want to just like, reach in and tear your heart out. So, yeah, you definitely got to pay your rent first, Gomez. I don't, I can't have you on the streets and be like, well, I ain't got no place to live, but I got my comics. Oh man. All right. So I ain't got no action on this yet. I got some more big books, but I try to keep it under 100 people. I try to keep it under 100. So yeah, anytime you guys, I'm going to leave this video up after we're all done. But anytime you guys want to go back or PM me, direct message me, whatever, about any of these books, please feel free. I'll entertain all serious offers. No low ball offers. All right, I'm going to end this, you guys. I ain't got no action right now on this. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll go with the Jim Lee. I got a Jim Lee signature again. Same convention, same day. Because if you guys go to Dallas Fan Expo 2017, he was only there for Sunday. This is the first appearance of Omega Red. Jim Lee signed at the bottom in blue. I'll start this off at $20, you guys. $20. It's about as low as this is going to get. This is at least a 9.4. Very nice book. It's about, I'm just going to call it a 9.4 near mint. First appearance of Omega Red, $20. Again, I have no COAs because I was an authorized witness with CBCS at Dallas Fan Expo a month and a half ago. And because I didn't know about their agreement with Jim Lee, I couldn't get these yellow labeled. So I was either going to just create my own COA and sell it, or just get it red labeled. But I'm just going to leave that up to somebody else. I'm a Jim Lee fan, so it doesn't bother me if these aren't red labeled or yellow labeled, especially in my own personal collection. It doesn't really bother me. Yeah. Yeah. If you got this Junior Gaming, that's awesome, man. I tell people, man, if you get the first appearance of Omega Red, keep it, because a lot of speculators are and here's why. A lot of speculators are thinking that Omega Red is going to eventually pop up. Why? Because they think that Marvel and Disney and even Fox are kind of running out of villains, like key villains. So I think in the history of Wolverine, Omega Red is a key villain. I really believe this, and I think that Omega Red is going to eventually pop up. So $20 starting bid, and you can have this. Think about this, guys. Think about this. Whether you're thinking about whether or not to pull the trigger, you don't have to spend the money for a ticket to a convention, which Jim Lee was there on a Sunday. I think even that was like a $25 or $30 ticket. You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to wait in line for hours. And you're getting a pretty high grade book from a trusted seller. My reputation in this community means a lot. I don't try to screw people over. I don't try to rip people off. Money isn't that important to me, as much as like being a part of this community and having a good name. So money doesn't mean that much to me. That's why I always do my stuff at a low price. I've even have taken losses on some stuff. So it doesn't mean that much to me. So $20, nobody. So all right, I'm gonna move on. C Note 12. He says he came late. Are all books you're auctioning signed? No, they're not all signed. Just some people were asking for Jim Lee stuff, and so I got some. I'm showing some. If you kind of scroll back, I just finished showing Batman 608, the second print variant, and that Superman, where they're both kind of standing looking at each other. I had a starting bid of that for like $90. So yeah, no problem, man. No problem. So let me move on. I don't see any action with this. I'm going to start out. Let's go back to some Silver Age. Thor 148. First appearance of the Wrecker. Guys, I'm going to start this off at $5. It's in about a fine plus 6.0-ish is what I got it at. Silver Age Thor, first appearance of the Wrecker, $5. Again, let me remind you guys, anybody who wins a Justin, I should have known, man. Good call. Anybody who wins an auction gets entered into a raffle to where they'll get one of these triple signed books for free. The winning bidder gets to pick whichever one they want. So you got a couple choices up here. Harrison Resnick is at $6. Thank you so much, Harrison. Thank you for stopping in too, man. I really appreciate that. Harrison Resnick for $6. He's the high bidder. I'll be back. I know, but they don't have time to I can't mess it up because mom's not here. All right, where are we at? All right, Harrison Redneck at $6. J. Rod Hammett 7, XL States at 8. Harrison, the first 2 books, whether you get 1 or 2, I'll ship for like $4. If it's international, I got to start at least around 15. Yeah, thanks, J. Rod. I appreciate that. First 2 books, like $4. If it's more than more than 2 books, it'll probably be around 5. But that's like media mail. I always try to keep my shipping cheap. Harrison is at 9. 9 high bidder. 9 first appearance of Wrecker, whoever that is. Justin, has Wrecker showed up in any of the modern Thor books or bronze or copper? Because I don't know, man. Again, guys, a Silver Age book. I want to say this is a nice, fine copy. It's definitely got some pressable defects at the top, which you can hit up Jose pressing issues if you want. All right, Agent Smith. Hey, man, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much. Yeah. Catch me on the was it the X-Men number? Oh, you mean the 4? The X-Men number 4? Comically Flawed says Wrecker, that's the guy that rode Beta Ray Bill in the Derby, right? I don't know, man. That's funny. I don't know. So, all right, I'm gonna say going once. High bidder is $9. Harrison Resnick. Sean, the high bidder is Harrison Resnick at $9. Okay, yeah, Jason Smith. I got you, man. X-Men number 4. That sounds good. All right, going once. Gonna going twice here in just a second. I guess I should have started this off earlier because this is going a little bit longer than I had thought. But I'm gonna try to move on to some bigger stuff. All right, going twice for $9. Harrison Resnick at $9. Okay, Exile State at 10. Going once. Exile State at $10. Going once. I know, man. Harrison, you got to jump on it, bro. $11 will be the next high bid. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. It's actually trying to email somebody I owe some money to. Where we at? All right. Going twice to Exile State Comics for $10. Exile State Comics for $10. He's the high bidder. George, you're a little late, man. Exile State has the high bid at 10. He had the high bid first at 10. If you're gonna have to go 11 if you want this. Adam, don't do that, man. Don't say screw Rim, man. Don't do that, man. Because if you start winning stuff, I'm going to just cut you off, man. Can't have you sleeping outside. The thing about me, man, is I work part time at LCS, so I'm always coming across books. So it's not a big deal, man. Yeah, sorry, Sean. The high bidder still Exile State at $10. You're gonna have to go 11. You have to go 11 if you want. I've already made 2 calls. I'm gonna wrap this up here in just a minute. All right, George high bid at $10 or 11. George the high bidder at 11. I appreciate that. High bidder at 11. Going once. Going once. I want to thank everybody. We got 26 people watching, which is awesome. Didn't expect that, but still pretty cool. Yep, $11 for 148 is the high bidder by George Curry. The Ultimate X #1. I have to look out for that one, Jason Smith. I don't know much about that. I can only assume that's a modern. Oh, what's up, Chris? Yeah, man. I don't really have anything under or over $100. I tried a couple of books, a couple of big books. Nobody wanted them for cheap price too. A couple of Jim Lee books, Jim Lee signed books. All right, I'm gonna say going twice, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. 30 more seconds, and I'm gonna wrap this up. George Curie for $11. The Silver Edge Thor. Let's see here. I got a decent sized book coming out here. We'll see if anybody bites on it. No big gold or silver age coming up. This was my first auction, so I didn't want to tear people's hearts out or their pocketbook out, especially after Free Comic Book Day. So all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna call it $11 to George Curry. No, this doesn't have any tape on it. This doesn't. Only the Fantastic Fours have tape on it. So, George, you're the winner for $11. All right, guys. I'm going to start this off at the low bid. Yes, it is a first print. No, I'm not breaking stuff. Yeah, drop button. I mean, no harm done. Trust me. What grade is this? Let's see. Because I really wasn't planning on putting this out. It is a first print. I'll definitely clean it before I send it out. It's hard to tell. It's got a crease at the top. It could definitely be pressed out, but it seems like nobody really wants to touch these thicker books, these square bound books. You know, I'll just conservatively grade this at about a VF plus. I think it's more. It could. It's definitely. Could definitely be a near mint minus at least. But I'll just conservatively grade this at a VF plus. Starting bid, you guys, $40, $40 starting bid. It is a first appearance and first printing of the New Mutants. Appreciate that. Chris has it for 40. Chris has it for 40. C Shaver. You know, I like that, Chris, man. Your channel, C Shaver, is the same as your YouTube and Instagram. That's good to know, man. Thanks a lot. Buckshot in the house. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm through with sports, man. You can call me a fool if you want, but that junk was rigged. And I know it was rigged because after the Super Bowl, they had two people in space at one of the space stations, in NASA space station or whatever. One had a Patriots jersey, one had a Atlanta Falcons jersey, but yet they went up into space 6 weeks during the playoffs before the Super Bowl. So you can't tell me that junk ain't rigged. Yeah, that junk was rigged from the beginning, man. I ain't watching sports no more. Yeah, Harrison, it's at least a VF plus. This book in this condition, it usually would fetch about. I've seen them on eBay for about 80 to 100, and graded at least about 250 in this condition. So. C Shaver is the high bidder for 40. I'm surprised nobody wants this, man. This is the first appearance of the New Mutants, people. Come on. First appearance of the New Mutants. This isn't New Mutants #1. This isn't like, they're already casting. They've already started shooting. This book is already hot. People have already been jumping all over this book. For $40. Yeah, I got a bid for 40 already, Boston Chris. Yeah, going twice. I would have to say going once, going twice. Not seeing any action. It is a good deal, Sean. Yeah, the movie's supposed to come on next year. Either this year or next year. Next year. First appearance of the New Mutants. I know they're going to probably definitely have Cannonball, and I'm not sure who else they're going to have. Magic is probably going to be in it, but this isn't her first appearance. Carl on base for 45. Appreciate that. Let me go ahead and put. I'll go ahead and put at least a. It's all right. Just so there's no more questions about the condition. All right. Yeah, for real. 40. Let's see here. Who we got? Okay. Sea Shaver's coming back with 46. 46. Chris is the high bidder. Yeah, it's at least a VF plus. I gotta find something. Yeah, let's put this right here. It's kind of a big book. All right, what do we got going on here? Carl on base at 50. Appreciate that. You know, Chris, you got that baby, man. You don't need to be bidding on nothing, man. Come on now. They got a $50 high bid. $50 high bid for Carl on base. $50 bid for Carl on base. Appreciate that. Yeah, he probably is sleep deprived. Any takers? Any other takers going once? $50 high bid for Carl on base. Do you play guitar, man? That's kind of a cool name. I figure that's where you got that name from. I don't know. I'm just guessing. How you're going to pay me is you're going to do PayPal, friends and family over here at godconnectsyou@yahoo.com. Friends and family, go ahead and send your money there, and I will have this book out ASAP. No, it's Heineken. It's kind of a stronger. It's kind of a stronger beer. I usually drink. Let's get a little product placement going on right here. I usually drink Corona or Heineken. I figured you play bass and guitar. Nice, man. And he's a comic book collector. All right, guys, the first appearance of the New Mutants. It's a nice book, Marvel graphic novel. It is a first printing. It is a first printing. I appreciate that, Chris, man. You here to support, man. Good looking, man. I appreciate that. I was gonna give it to you, man. Probably if nobody. No, I'm just. Going once on the New Mutants. Going once on the New Mutants. First appearance, first printing. Marvel graphic novel, number 4. Yeah, definitely get Mike Zeck to sign your stuff, man. I'm gonna run this. I don't want to run this too late. I'm gonna go for at least till for another hour. I'm gonna at least go till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Eastern. Right now it's 10 o'clock Eastern. If you're in the US and I mean, I think I can still ship it out at a good price. If you're in the US and between 1 and 2 books, let's just say this, it's not going to be no more than $5. I told you I was going to end up doing this. That beer is really good and I'm really thirsty and it's still like really good. All right, going twice, everybody. Going twice. I don't know if I've said that already. Going twice. Oh, you're near me, man. I'm in Houston. Going twice. I'm gonna wait a few seconds and I'm gonna call this at $50 to Carl on base. You're in the UK. It should still be good, man. Well, no, it's not gonna be $5 if you're in the UK. It's not gonna be $5 if you're in the UK. Sorry. Yep. If anybody follows me or watches me, I am in Tejas, Houston, Tejas. Yep. I'm thinking about doing another auction very, very soon, seeing as how this has been pretty successful so far. All right, guys. God, I got way too many books. Oh man, that's good stuff. That is some good stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. In 30 seconds, I'm gonna wrap this up if nobody else bids. High bidders, $50. All right. All right. All right. 10 seconds and I'm closing this out. High bidders, $50. I really appreciate that. Carl on base. Carl on base. I just feel like, I don't know, a Carl on base. I just felt like saying that. All right, it's closed. It is closed, everybody. Winner is Carl on base for $50. All right, to kind of speed this up, I got a little mini run going on right here. 150 and 151, we got a Hela appearance. Hela's going to be in that new Thor Ragnarok. Oh man, let me move this up. Starting bid, you guys, is going to be $20. I got a Hella appearance and a backup story. Inhumans backup story. $20 starting bid. Oh, it's moving along. Appreciate that, Justin. Justin's a high bidder. Justin is the high bidder. It went from 20 to 21 to 22. Justin is the high bidder. Got a Hella appearance for the pair. For the pair, it's going to be 22 so far. 23 for Harrison Resnick. I appreciate that. This one I got about a fine plus. This one I got at a conservatively at a fine plus to VF copy. It's pretty Jack Kirby art, pretty white white cover. Haven't really looked too much into the pages. There's nothing torn, nothing written on. Silver Age book, hella appearance on the cover. If you know Thor Ragnarok, I think Thor Ragnarok is going to be awesome. Ramiro, I'm auctioning off the. I'm done with the New Mutants. I'm done with the first appearance of the New Mutants. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Carl on base for that. I'm going to be auctioning off these two, the pair. The high bidder right now is Exile at 24. $24. Take this shirt off, man. Ooh. Damn, freaking hot. Oh man, I had to take my shirt off, man. This is getting hot, man. I don't know why it's getting all hot. 25 Ivan Marino for the pair. 25. Sorry, Justin, man. He's outbidded you. 25 is a high bidder. Ivan Marino. You related to Dan Marino? The Miami Dolphins? I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. George, a high bidder is 25. Ivan Marino. Nah, man, the Heineken ain't making me sweat. It's just I don't know what it is, man. I need to check. I'm a diabetic. I need to check my blood sugar here in a little bit. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, I want to. Ivan Marino is already at 25, George. You're gonna have to go 26 if you want it. Ivan Marino is at 25 already. George is at 28. George is at 28. High bidder is $28 for the pair. 150 and 151. Both. Let me move this over. I guess y'all don't need to see me too much. Like you, well, let's keep it up there. It's just getting too. Yeah, let's keep it up there. I'll just keep it up there like that. I don't want to drop them or anything. I mean, they're already fine plus VF condition. I mean, they're not going to really hurt it anymore. 28 is the high bidder. Going once. Going once. Going once, and we're going to wrap this up. Going for another 44 minutes, everybody. Adam, I'm not going to spill the beer on him, man. Definitely not going to do that. And besides, they're both in Mylar. Come on. Most of my stuff is going to be in Mylar, everybody. Most of my stuff is going to be in Mylar. Thanks a lot, Chris, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Look, guys, I don't mess around. If I can afford to put everything in Mylar, I could. And actually, most of the stuff I'm actually going to continue to show is in Mylar. J Rod Ham with the $29 coming in with the snipe bid. Snipe bid for $29 by J Rod Ham. Jason Smith, man. J Rod has already got 29. You're gonna have to come at 30. Oh, J Rod, you was already at 29, man. You was good at 29. You didn't have to come in with the 30. You came in with 29 first. Even though Jason Smith did come in at 29, you was still good at 29. J Rod Ham 78. Yeah, you're bumping up your own bid, but I'm going to keep J-Rod at 29. If Jason comes in at 30, then he's got it. Let me move this over. There we go. Oh. First, I want to go ahead and just shout out to everybody that's watching. Thank you so much for participating in this auction. It's my first. Thank you so much. Going twice, everybody. Going twice. I don't know if I already said that. High bidder is 30. J-Rod, or no, 29. 29. You're going to have to go 30 if you want this. Ugh. Thick book. This book is gangster. Thick book. All right. Going 3 times. I'm going to wrap this up. JR, if you're enjoying the auction, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's my first. Hey, it's my first. Yeah, let's get some thumbs up, everybody. Let's get some thumbs up. All right, I'm closing this off. We're going to end this. J-Rod Ham. J-Rod Ham, you are the winner for $29. $29. You are the winner. These bad boys are already in Mylar for you. Way to go, man. Way to go. Justin, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Justin's a Thor lover in the house. I'm going to try again with the Fantastic Four Silver Age, if anybody's interested. Man, what do you guys want me to put up? I got all kinds of stuff. First person that comes up with something, that's what I'm putting up. I got Fantastic Four. I got Venom. I got Amazing Spider-Man. I got G.I. Joe, Moon Knight, Voltron, Thundercats. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. For real, congratulations. Congratulations. Got all kinds of stuff, man. Let me try that. Let me start out with this pair right here. Let's see if we can do this pair. Fantastic Four 68 and 69 start off at $20. Oh man, there's got crap everywhere. Starting off $20 for the pair for Fantastic Four with a 68 and 69. Beantown says Amazing Spider-Man. If nobody bids on this, I'm gonna go straight to Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I got first Voltron, first Thundercats on the cheap. Is there any interest for the Fantastic Four? Marvel's First Family. $20 starting bid. $20 starting bid. People, make sure you guys send your either the way we're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to private message me your address or include your address, zip code, everything in with your in the message section when you guys send these PayPal. Yeah, I don't have any ASM 50. No, I don't have any first Kingpin. All right, anybody interested in the Fantastic Four? Because check this out. If nobody gets this stuff, I'm just going to keep it in my own personal. You got Jack Kirby art going on right here. These the good, very good is probably more for it. It's applying to the Fantastic Four over here. The number 69 and 68. The VG for the 68. I think I can do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. $20 bid. Anybody interested? $20. Starting bid is $20. Going once, going twice. If nobody, I'm just going to move on. Sweet.
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm gonna move on. Nobody's got no love for Marvel's first family. Got some Silver Age books here, people. What's going on? What's going on? Get it together. All right, we're gonna move on. Guys, when you guys win a bid and you send your payment to this address, include your address or private message me your address. Appreciate that, Venom. I mean, oh man. Oh man, we are going to move on to Venom. That's right. Venom is in the house. I'm gonna try to speed this up, everybody. So we're gonna do the pair here. Let's do this. Starting bid, $20 for the pair. Starting bid is $20 for the pair. They're at least 9.6, 9.8, high grade, very high grade. Venom 1 and Venom 2. The Venom number 2 is a variant McFarlane swipe. Starting bid is $20. Comically Flawed has already did 20. Comically Flawed has already did 20. So you guys gonna have to go 21 if you want this. Yeah, no, man. There's no Fantastic Four love. What's going on, man? So Adam is the high bidder at 20. I'm gonna have to have a 21 bid if you guys want this. $21 bid. All right, Venom number 1 and number 2. Whoa. Comic Addict is at 35. Comically Flawed is at 40. Comic Addict is at 45. Adam, you sure you want to go, man? 46. 46 is the high bidder with Comically Flawed. $46 is the high bidder for these. And these are high grade, guys. These are at least near mint plus. I'm sweating. Y'all got me sweating over here. For the pair. I don't know why I'm sweating, man. I don't know what's going on here. I think I know what it is. I needed another swig of this. I think that's what it was. Where are we at? $46 is the high bidder. 46. 46. $46. Going once. Going once. They say water is better for you, but my taste buds are wanting Heineken. Heineken, people. Going twice. Going twice. Sweetie. Sweetie. Can you do me a favor?
What?
Come here for a second. $46 going twice. All right. Sold for 46. Can you give me a little something? I'm going to put up another bid. I'm going to put up another book. We ain't got no love for Fantastic Four. Thank you, sweetie. God, man, I can't believe you guys don't want no Fantastic Four. You see that, guys? Starting bid, $1. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm going a little crazy here. Thank you. Starting bid, Moon Knight #1. It's about a fine plus very fine, $1.
I'm gonna make you a sandwich.
That might be too much.
Would you like a
I'll tell you what.
peanut butter sandwich?
One piece of bread, toast,
That's
with
what I'm saying.
marmalade, and that's it. Thank you. Oh snap! You guys are moving along. $1, $2, $1, $3, $4. EXILESTATE at $5. EXILESTATE, or wait, $5 bill. Comic Addict was already, guys. Please remember, this is only a fine plus the very fine copy. Don't overbid. But I got a $5 bid with quarterback Comic Addict. Don't want you guys to overbid. Carl on base, high bid, $6. Carl on base is a high bidder for $6. It's only about a VF fine plus the VF copy, but it is a number one. $6. Carl on base is the high bidder. I had so many Fantastic Four books. Nobody's got any love. Shame on you, First Marvel Family. All right, going once. Going once. Going once. $6. Carl on base is a high bidder. Yeah, I'd be giving him doubles though. Doesn't he have the whole run? I'd be giving him doubles. All right, going twice, everybody. Going twice. $6 is the high bid for Carl on base. Carl on base. All right, going twice, guys. I'm going to wait for about 20, 30 seconds, about 30 seconds because I know there's lag out there. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Try something new. I'm going to do some Amazing Spider-Man. Or M&M's. My sugar was a little low. I'm a diabetic, everybody. My sugar was a little low, so I had to get something. Just M&M's. But I'm still going to have a couple more of these. All right. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. $6 the high bidder to Carl on base. Carl on base is the high bidder. Starting bid for this, you guys, is $30. So it's a Batman Adventures number 12. It is a acetate variant. It was a comic exclusive, Fan Expo comic exclusive. The cool thing I like about this cover, look at it. It's an acetate variant. So it's kind of a see-through cover. And it's a acetate variant by John Boy Meyer, Fan Expo exclusive. I I've sold 2 of them on eBay already for $60. Starting bid for this, 30. Last one sold for like 40. I'm starting this one off at 30. So Batman Adventures number 12. Anybody interested? Starting bid is 30. This is a high grade copy because of that acetate variant cover. It should minimum 9.8, but y'all know how they do these lenticular and Villains Month. It should get at least a 9.8. Don't mind me eating. I had to get something. Batman Adventures number 12 going twice. I'm not getting any action if nobody bids $30 minimum. I'll just move on. All right. I'm not seeing any action with this. I mean, it doesn't come with a grilled cheese sandwich. I can make you one, but you might not want to eat it by the time it gets to you, Adam. All right. I'm going to move along, close this out. Nobody's interested. That's fine. All right. I'm going to move along with this right here. Starting bid for this is $10. It's about a near mint minus 9.2. Starting bid is $10. Starting bid is $10. Nobody's interested in this for $10? It's at least a $25, $30 book. Or you're just going to watch me eat. Appreciate that, Justin. $10. $11, Gomez. Appreciate it. It's a real nice copy. Going once for Ramiro Gomez. I got about About 15 minutes left in this auction, guys. I'm going to wrap it up because I know it is getting late. But if guys want to keep going, I can keep going for another hour after that. I mean, I really don't care. $12 EXILESTATE. Justin in the house with $12 with a sneak. What kind of big book are you talking about, Sean? Because I got big books. I mean, I got some big books. Let me see what I could throw at you. I got a couple. A couple that I'm thinking of. Let me see here. Going once. High bidder is Justin. Going once for $12. $12 is a high bid. $12. I think what I'll do, guys, is if you guys communicate with me, I'll give you guys like, you know, at least 3 days to pay up. There's no sense of urgency. At least 3 days if you communicate with me. So that gives you till by the end of Wednesday. 13 for Ramiro Gomez. $13. 13. He's a high bidder. $13. Going once. The high bidder Ramiro going once. Oh, the Doom comes in with a 15 with a sneak. $15. $15. Doom in the house. Don't forget, everybody's who wins a bid, an auction is going to be entered into a drawing to win either this or this. One of these two. Oh, the Doom coming in with $20. Ramiro with 16. The Doom with 20. All right. You're bidding on the Amazing Spider-Man over here. Nothing else. No, I don't have any New Mutants 87. I already sold that, Sean. I sold it on eBay. $20 going once to Doom. $20 going twice. $20 going twice to Doom. All right, about to go 3 times because of that delay. Give you about 20 seconds. High bidder. The Doom. And sold. Sold to the Doom 143. Congratulations, man. For $20. It's yours, man. It's yours. Next up, I'm going to go big, y'all. I go big. This book has gone for 100. Recently, it's gone for about 80 to 85. Starting bid, 60. 60. Starting bid. Y'all know what this is? First appearance of Anti-Venom. Doom in the house for 80. So I'm trying to figure out why the second print is worth more than the, well, I think the second print goes for about the same as the first print, but in some cases I've actually seen the second print go for more. Doom in the house for 80. Doom in the house for 80. Going once. I'll let it sit for a minute. Doom in the house for 80. Thank you, sweetie.
We still going?
Sorry, guys, I had to get a refill. I must have found this. I tell you, man, one of the most fun things about this whole process is just you guys crack me up, man. Like, I have a sense of humor, but I don't joke around too much. But I laugh at people who do joke around, and you guys are funny. Going twice. Going twice. I have a $80 bid from the Doom. Going twice. All right, I'm gonna call sold, but wait for like 20 seconds. All right, sold to the Doom. That's a nice pickup, man. I wanted it for myself, but I could just kind of need the money right now, you know. Doom, I'm gonna let you have it for 60, man, because you were the only person that bid, and you were the high bidder. And I said minimum of 60, and you went ahead and jumped it to 80. So I'll just give it to you for the 60 since you were the only person that bid. You're welcome, man. All right, to go along with that one, I guess I'm going to do this one right here. This is also a second print variant. Yeah, second print variant. I'm going to start this one off at 20. Start this one off at 20. If you guys have any suggestions on what you might be interested in seeing me auction off, let me know, because I got a lot of stuff right now. I'm kind of going through some Spider-Man, but I also have, let me just show you guys what I have so that you guys can throw something out there. I got first appearance of G.I. Joe. I got Silver Surfer. Early Silver Age Silver Surfer. I got Thundercats and Voltron #1. Yeah, it's the second print variant, Adam. Again, it's just one of those books that's worth more than the first print. Starting bid is $20. $20. It's $5.72. $5.72 second print variant. $5.72. Anybody? Don't you wish you, like, sometimes when you do these auctions, you just talk really fast, like how those hey, blah, 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 blah. You just start blabbering at the mouth. All right, I'm not seeing any action on this, so all right. That one didn't sell, which is fine. This is a second print. First appearance of Silver Sable. Amazing 265. Starting bid $1. $1. Anybody interested? It is the first appearance of Silver Sable. The first printing is like anywhere from like a $40 to $60 book right now, which is just crazy to me because I wouldn't pay that much for it, but apparently that's what it's been going up to. But it's a second printing, high grade. If you don't want to spend that money on the first printing, then here you go. Starting bid is $1. Justin, I assume you meant $1. Okay, yeah. I didn't think you meant 11. Yeah. And guys, I'm probably going to wrap it up here soon. I know that I got a lot of viewers watching, which I'm very grateful for. But I mean, I do have a wife, and we do got to get ready for work tomorrow. This has actually gone on longer than I expected. I do have plenty of more books to auction off. I could probably do another one next week. But I'm probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon. Sean Stiller in with $3. $3 high bidder. $3 high bidder. Going once. Going once. Going twice. Going twice. Wait for a few seconds because I know there's lag. Oh, Jason Smith in with $4. In with the snipe. Jason Smith in with $4. $4 a high bidder, Jason Smith. Going once. Jason Smith. Jason Smith with the high bid of $4. Going twice. All right. I'm going to give this to Jason Smith. He's a high bidder for $4. For $4. Two more books, guys. A lot of people have been kind of getting this book lately. It's the first appearance of Humbug and Solo. Solo is now part of Deadpool's Mercs for Money. And this book has gotten kind of hot a little bit. It's not a expensive book, but it is a book that a lot of people have been getting recently. This is high grade. I'm gonna just start this off at $1. I'll start this off at $1. First appearance of Solo. First appearance of Humbug, which is minor character, but two first appearances nonetheless. Starting off bid $1. EXILESTATE in with $1. You pay at this address right here, this email address. That's why it's up here. But you need to, when you pay with PayPal, you need to make sure you include your name and address and stuff like that, because, you know, a lot of times when I sell stuff on Instagram and PayPal and stuff, people don't, they send the money, but then they don't give me the address. And I had this one guy, I kept messaging him, and I had his stuff for like 5 days, and he asked me where his stuff was at. I'm like, dude, I've been sending you messages. You never sent me your address. I need your address in order for me to send you your books. So don't forget to send your address. Gomez with $2. I don't understand what you're saying. So 8 for $1. Jason, no. For 1 to 2 books, it's only $4 for me to ship. Anything more than 2 books is going to be like $5 to ship. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, but anyways, I got the high bidder Gomez at $2. The high bidder Gomez at $2 going once. Yeah, no. Oh, I see what Jason has. No, Jason. It's only $4 for one or two books. You don't add another $4. If you have two books, it's still only $4. If you have more than two books, just add another dollar. That's it, man. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna call this nobody else's Gomez. I'm gonna say going 3 times. I'm gonna wait for 20 seconds or so and then close this out. Gomez is a high bidder for $2. $2. After this, I'm gonna do 2 more books and then I'm gonna wrap this up. This is gonna be over. I probably got about 15 more books, but it's just this is getting late. All right. Gomez is the winner for $2. $2. First appearance of, and it's in Mylar too, man. That alone is worth like 80 cents. Congratulations, Gomez. $2. $2. All right, 2 more books and that's it. This one right here. This is my first time. X Boss X. Can you guys hear me, or you guys can't hear me? No, it's probably on your end. Oh, JJ for real in the house. What's up, man? Check you guys check out JJ for real too. His channel. He's got a really good channel. He shows a lot of good books, man. A lot of good books. And plus, I think his beard is worth watching. Sean, you're down for 15 more books. You know what, bro? I am too, but I got a wife, and I don't think she'd be happy, man, if I sat here for 15 more books. I guess if it means putting more money in her pocket, she might not care too much, but yeah, Jason, I think I am going to do another auction. I think I'll probably try to do another one next week or 2 weeks out. We'll see. We'll just have to see. And like I tell you guys, please follow me on Instagram, because that and communicating to me through these videos are like probably the best ways to communicate back and forth to me. And I'm one of those guys, I reply back to almost everybody who comments or leaves a message. So do that, and I'll try to keep everybody posted as far as when I continue to do this. And keep in mind, I do work part-time at LCS. As a matter of fact, he wanted to give me some books to auction off for him, but I told him, I said, I already had a lot of books to auction this time. I didn't know if I had any room or time to add more. I apologize, guys. I'm starting this off at $5. $5. Sorry about that. I'm sitting here rambling, man, talking about answering everybody else's stuff. And $5. Starting bid $5. $5. This book and one more book, and that's going to be it for the night. Yeah, man, we got to keep the wives happy. That is 328. It's the I think it's the last McFarlane cover or interior art. Or yeah. It's $328. All right. If there's nobody interested in this, I'm going to remove it and go on to the last book. This is the last book for the night, guys. So first appearance, from what people say, it's the first cameo appearance of Crossbones. I'll start this off at $5. $5. $5. Gomez, are you referring to this one or the Amazing Spider-Man 328? Just shooting a message to JR Gaming. Have a good night, man, and thanks a lot. Gomez, again, is the 5 for this one or for the ASM? I didn't know which one you were referring to. Both. I can't start them both off at 5. I'll start them both off at 10 if you want. I don't have a problem with that. I think this one alone, you know, I mean, it's not like an Incredible Hulk 340, but I mean, I think this is easily a $20 book. I mean, in my opinion. Well, I'm sorry, Adam. Okay, so Ramiro, I'll give you this for 5. I've already closed it out, but I'll give it to you for 5. But right now, I need a $5 starting bid for the. I think it's a Crossbones cameo. Crossbones cameo. Okay, Pop Comic Culture coming in for $5 for this Captain America. What is this? $3.59. $3.59. You know, the funny thing is CGC doesn't have this on their label as like a Crossbones cameo, but from my understanding, this is what it is. Okay. Pop Culture at 6, Ramiro Gomez at 7. Gomez, the high bidder, at 7. Pop Comic Culture at 8. Pop Comic Culture at 8. Pop Comic Culture at 8, going once. Pop Comic Culture at 8, going once. And just remember, once I get everybody's payment, I will do the raffle through random.org. What I usually do is I'll shoot a video of it and I'll post it on this YouTube channel so that you guys can see who the winner is. I will probably only contact the person that won. So you're just going to have to stay tuned, to my channel and keep up with the with my video uploads. Between Justin and I mean, we only post like 2 videos a week or something like that. So if you just ring the bell whenever you subscribe, you'll get notified whenever I do upload another video. All right, going twice. Pop Comic Culture going twice. He's the high bidder at $8, going twice. All right, I'm not really seeing any action, so I will probably close this out. Yeah, I want to do like the Thundercats and the other stuff, but Justin, but I'm still trying to kind of feel everybody out. I know that people want to see big books and stuff like that, but you're not gonna here, guys. You're probably not gonna get like the New Mutants 98 or the New Mutants 87. I deal a lot in other books that people are looking for. Like people are looking for those big key top end books. I'm more like the middle guy, stuff that people aren't looking for, but in a way they are, because through social media and the internet, you have more eyes looking for those middle tier books. And I try to keep my stuff at an affordable price too, because when you start getting more than $100 for stuff, like I'll give you an example. Like I got this I want to auction off. First Sabretooth. Iron Fist number 14, CGC 9.0. It's a $300 book. And, I'm trying to feel people out because, between new free comic book day yesterday and you got Mother's Day coming up and you got Memorial Day the week after that. it's just kind of all about timing to me. So, all right, I'm gonna close this. Pop Comic Culture won this for $8, and golly, man, I want to keep doing this, but I think I got to close this. Guys, please make sure you leave your address and your name in the notes when you pay for it through PayPal. Friends and family, they give you the option to put in notes. Leave your name and address so I can make sure I get your book sent to the right place. And I think that I will try to do this next week. I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart so much for participating in this. It's been fun. It's truly been fun. Ramiro, thank you. I'll do the Thundercats next time. It ain't going nowhere, trust me. I'll do the Thundercats next time, number 1. But I want to thank J. Rod Ham, Comic Culture, Justin XL State, Adam, Comically Flawed, at Reef. Thank you for joining in. JJ for real too. Thank you very much. There was so many people. Comics and Stuff. Jose, thank you. JR Gaming, thank you. Sean Stiller, Gomez, I think I already said, I can't remember. JR Gaming, XX Boss XX, Comic Commando, Sean Stiller, Jason Smith. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And as I always say, keep God first in your life, but enjoy your comic books. And until next time, God bless you guys. I'll see you soon.